The financial implications of cash bail. I'm Jill Horner. This is Comcast Newsmakers. With me is Philadelphia City Councilman Derek S. Thanks for being with us.
No problem. Thank you.
Let's talk a little bit about cash bail and how it works here in the city of Philadelphia. You say it has financial implications, but that can lead to other issues or implications in an individual's life.
Absolutely. So many people know that here in the city of Philadelphia, we have the highest level of poverty at 25%. And so if you have a person that's charged with a crime and gets arrested and they can't afford bail, and it could be bail that's up to, say, a bail amount about $10,000, and you're talking about 10% of that, and then the First Judicial District charges a 30% fee on top of that, not every person can afford $1,300. And so if you're employed, you get arrested, and you can't afford it, then you may lose your job because you're arrested, and those charges may get dismissed in the future. So it's an unfortunate situation which helps to add to the poverty we have in our city.
So if an individual can't pay, in that example, $1,300, does that individual then stay incarcerated?
Absolutely, and that's unfortunate because the person may have been charged with a crime. There may have been probable cause that this person committed a crime, but they have not been judged and convicted of a crime. So you have a person sitting in jail, not able to get out of jail, and not able to provide resources for their children, their family, and maintain their job, which helps to add to the poverty in our city.
Is that then costing the city more money by incarcerating an individual who can't pay cash bail?
Absolutely, because we have a significant amount of people who are in our prisons, and we pay as a city. So when you look at our tax dollars, we have a huge portion that go to public safety, and that pay is for keeping our jails open.
Otherwise, these individuals would be allowed out on bail if they could otherwise afford to pay. The new DA has said he will not be asking for cash bail in certain instances.
Right. So our district attorney, Lawrence Krasner, just came out with a new policy that for 25 low-level, nonviolent offenses, they will not be asking for cash bail. Now, still up to the bail commissioner whether bail will be put on that person if they've been charged with a crime. So we're also working with the First Judicial District, and we're going to talk to them about trying to change some of the local rules. In City Council, we just recently passed a resolution trying to end cash bail, so we're working with our partners in the General Assembly in Harrisburg, as well as the First Judicial District, to try to change bail going forward.
What about a bail fund? Does one exist here in Philadelphia?
We have a Philadelphia Community Bail Fund. Now, this bail fund is part of an initiative that we've seen all around the country. It really started on Mother's Day, would actually start to pull resources together to get moms who are charged with a crime and arrested to get them out of jail so they can tend to their children. And many of these mothers were then not adjudicated because some of the charges were dropped because they're low-level offenses.
And with all of this, when we talk about cash bail, is it something that you would want to potentially eliminate here in Philadelphia?
I think it's something that we should really look at getting rid of cash bail. If you look at District of Columbia, D.C. has not had cash bail in a number of decades. New Jersey just last year moved forward in getting rid of cash bail. And cash bail really goes back to a time, back in the Wild Wild West, like a debtor's prison. And we have much better initiatives that we can use to make sure that people show up for court and for trial so they can move forward with a criminal justice system.
Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.
We've been talking with Philadelphia City Councilman at Large Derek S. I'm Jill Horner.